All right, you guys, so today's the day we're going to talk about witch's broom and garlic, what I know about it and what I think about it. So first I'll tell you that nobody really understands why it happens. There's a lot of talk about why it happens and what causes it. But first let's look at what it is, what it looks like. So what is witch's broom? Well, it's named after, an actual witch's broom. So people think this looks like a witch's broom, where the cloves are separated from each other. They each seem to have their own leaf that comes up separately, and it's not whole like a regular garlic. It should be. I'll show you this one. This is an Italian purple stripe garlic of some sort, but you see how it's all nice and smooth. There's paper there, but it's all together. It's all closed up. So these are not. So that's what they call witch's broom or witch's brooming. It has other names as well. So what causes it? This is what you'll find if you look it up online. Too much nitrogen in the soil. Not enough nitrogen in the soil. It was too hot during the winter. It was too cold during the winter. It got too much rain. It didn't get enough rain or water. Blah, 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 blah. It could be fungus, could be parasites. But let me tell you what's interesting. I planted this bed. Well, let me back up. This bed is an above ground bed. It's about 8 years old. This bed was made the same time this bed was. This bed was put together using a hugelkultur method. Same hugelkultur method. Same time, same dirt, same mulch, same fertilizer, same. This bed had almost 100% witch's broom. This bed had none. None. So if it's water, it happens over the winter, so the water comes from the sky. I don't water in the winter. The cold, the temperatures would affect both beds equally. The nitrogen and fertilizer is equal in both beds. They were treated exactly the same way. Now, I haven't lab tested that. That's for sure. I haven't lab tested it. But 0%, almost 100%. Something's wrong. All right. So there is two variables that I want to talk about. There are, not is. Number one, this bed was planted entirely with corms. What the hell's a corm? Okay, so when you pull garlic, elephant garlic, you get these weird, hard little garlics, and that's called a corm, C-O-R-M, like corn, only corm. If you plant that, the following year, you get a round, which looks just like it sounds. It's a round single clove of garlic. If you plant this the following year, you get a head of garlic, and that is for elephant garlic. For regular garlic, very similar, except instead of a corm, it's called a bulbil. It's these things, they grow on the stalk. This is that Italian garlic I was showing you. Same little hard garlics. Peep, little tiny guy there. If you plant that the following year, you get, here we go, a small round. If you plant that the following year, you get a whole head. These all came from bulbils and rounds. These all came from corms and rounds. Interestingly, only the elephant garlic broomed. The regular garlic, the soft neck garlic, did not broom. But I did get more bulbils. Look at that. Interesting, right? So I look at this bed, and it's got regular garlic in it, a lot of the Italian garlic, and then I do have elephant garlic in it, and it did not broom. So that's one difference. Corms. Now, I've done this for years. I've never had that problem before. And you might have heard me say I had almost 100% brooming. A few heads didn't broom. These. They're smaller, but the interesting thing is they were deeper. They were deeper buried in the bed. I had to pull these out by digging them out. So usually when we plant garlic, right, we look at the clove in any kind of garlic, and we plant it twice as deep as it is tall. So for this one, it would be about 2-3 inches. These were planted deeper, and they didn't broom. So what does that tell me? So what that says to me is that maybe temperature does have something to do with it, because look how deep these beds are, about 36 inches. And I try to top them up with dirt every year. And after I plant the garlic, I bring in mulch and I top it. This year it was with leaves. Same leaves. They're from my own trees. They're not sprayed, right? The dirt comes from a local place, but all the beds have the same dirt in them. So corms and depth. So if they're deeper, they're going to handle weather fluctuations better. But that bed was planted as deep as most of these were. I don't know. I'm going to roll right now with depth. So what I'm going to do is eat these garlics. They're fine. Some people say they don't store as long, and that's because the paper isn't all the way around them nice and tight like this kind of a garlic is, right? So that's fine. I'll eat these first. I'll give them away to friends. Then I collect all the corms. I'm going to plant those again. But what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to plant some of these at least 3 times the depth that they are tall. So a 30% deeper than I normally would. And we're going to see what's going to happen. I'll switch from this bed to maybe that bed over there or this bed, right? And we'll switch all the beds around. We always do every year, though. We switch them around. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch the beds. We're going to plant deeper. We're going to see what happens. We're going to do another corm and bulbil bed so we get round. All right, so it's over 100 degrees today, and the phone gave up the ghost. So sorry. Picking it back up where I left it. All right, so we're going to cure these now. I've had them in the wheelbarrow for a couple days, so they're looking pretty good. I'll go through here and sort them by size. And yeah, so I counted them. I'm just shy of 300 heads. I tried to grow less this year, but you know how that goes. All different kinds of sizes from small. These were the size of the ones, a lot of those that grew in the gutters, those gutters that I have. And then, of course, we got some pretty good sized ones. Yeah. Anyway, I'll go through these and sort them. But if you have any ideas about the witch's broom, you let me know, okay? I've asked multiple extension services. Nobody knows. They tell me the same things that I've told you. So, yeah, we'll figure this out together. And I would say definitely it's not a fungus, because there's no fungus on any of these. Of course, I haven't had them tested, but not that I see. So anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Let me know. And yeah, we'll see you later.